you. The New Orleans Health Department announces the start of a program aimed at tackling mental health issues in the city. Today, Mayor LaToya Cantrell announced the official launch of the Mobile Crisis Intervention Unit. This group of mental health professionals will respond to mental health emergencies. They've already responded to 94 calls since June 1st.
We're here to really just address the needs in the community, meet our citizens where they are, and provide those services immediately. Try not to make them wait, reduce the level of law enforcement or other services against their will.
The Mobile Crisis Intervention Unit stresses that it will only respond to nonviolent mental health calls.